Hi there, my name is Juno Dawson, I am the author of Margot and Me, and welcome back to my Zoella and Friends chat with American author Adam Silvera, the author of History is All You Left Me. And there is a link to part one of our chat, probably somewhere near this video. This is going to make more sense if you watch part one, I promise. So Adam, welcome back.
Thank you.
History is All You Left Me. I read it as just a beautiful, I guess, love story about love and loss, but could you tell us more about the themes of this book?
Yeah, so I mean, it's a book that definitely tackles love, loss, and grief, and like, characters are designed to be very multidimensional. We're not just like this one component of ourselves. Like, I would never write a book that's like just about grief without sort of the broader experiences that come with that. And I wrote this book from a place of after a breakup, and it feels sort of like a Taylor Swift in a certain way.
Oh my God,
because
I'm getting that now.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense
Yeah.
having read the book.
And just like I was dating someone and didn't work anymore because of like distance, much like Griffin and Theo, and so we broke up. And then he almost died. Like he was like out at the beach like with his boyfriend and his new boyfriend, and they almost drowned. A hot lifeguard saved them.
Did you try to drown them?
No, I did not. But yeah, so then they he called me, and I was still in love with him at the time, and it just had me thinking like, oh my God, like here was this person that I loved and thought that I could eventually sort of like get back together with, and what would have happened if he had actually just died in that moment. And breakups themselves sometimes feel sort of you're grieving, you're feeling sort of abandoned by someone who was in your life in a very prominent way. And so I just sort of heightened that and turned it into death. So I've never lost like someone that I was like deeply in love with, but in a way I have. And I wanted to explore that through Griffin's lens, because that's how I get through all my books. Like, I'm always sorting through something. It's always very therapeutic for me. And I just like I came away like completing that book feeling so and I put so much that I was like reeling from that breakup like to rest, and I finally settled, and now I'm like happy again.
Yay. Now, it's still kind of rare to read a book about two guys.
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
actually, more than two guys who are sort of falling in and out
Yeah.
of love. How important is it to you, as somebody from the LGBT community, to see yourself in novels?
Yeah, I mean, it's wild, because I didn't see a gay character in a book until I was 19, and it was in a fantasy book nonetheless. Like, it was Cassandra Clare's City of Bones, and I'll never forget that feeling of how excited I was to sort of see myself on the page. Like, I just come to like not expect it, like love Harry Potter, but like not a gay Hufflepuff or Slytherin in sight, and like, or Gryffindor or Ravenclaw. And Dumbledore being gay is like cool, but like it wasn't on the page, so like it didn't speak to me. And since then, like, all of a sudden my appetite for books with queer representation absolutely grew. There was one time that I thought I was going to write a book about a heterosexual romance or whatever, because that's just the way that the characters appeared to me. And I'm like, no, like, I mean, we have that out there. Like, we need more and more books kind of stocking our shelves, and to the point where we don't just have like so many bookstores have like dedicated LGBT shelves and everything, and it maybe fills 2 shelves, and that's kind of sad. And it's very sad, actually. It's devastating. And so I just sort of want to put my contributions out there, and with this book especially, like, I wanted to just write about queer characters who don't face opposition for being queer. I was reaching a stage in my life where I was able to comfortably come out to all my friends, and immediately introduce myself as gay or bisexual. I'm still sort of sorting through my own sexuality because I didn't have the instruments when I was a teen myself. And so I mean, I wanted to show queer boys as something that's normalized in ways that we see all the time with heterosexual characters.
And it is, and it's beautiful. It's incredibly sweet and incredibly touching. The book is partly told in flashbacks, so you get to go back and see Griffin and Theo's relationship, and it is truly one of just the loveliest romances I've read in a really long time.
It's the most fun I've had writing, and
was that because you knew one of them was going to die? Hang on, that's really dark.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's just I wanted to write like a really pure, beautiful romance, and just like in two boys who were just crazy in love with each other, and I want you to buy into their love, and if I don't write a good love story, like you're not gonna also really respect Griffin's grief. You're gonna be like, why'd you miss that guy? Like he was a loser or whatever. So I wanted to write like a winning romance, especially because at the time I wasn't experiencing one myself, and I wasn't in a position to experience one as a teenager. And so I'm like, okay, I can sort of like write this in for my teen self and write this out for the teens of today who sort of need to see that, you know, if they choose to come out and accept themselves, that they can hopefully find happiness like Griffin and Theo did.
I think it doesn't actually matter whether, it doesn't matter if you are LGBTQ or not. I think everybody reading this book is going to really feel how much Griffin misses and how much he has lost Theo. I think regardless of who it is you fall in love with, I think this book is going to make you do a little tiny cry. Join Adam and I back here for part 3 of our chat very soon. Take care. Bye.
Bye.